Welcome to worship at First Congregational United Church of Christ Phoenix, where extravagant welcome is an everyday way of living. This is the church that says, "Come, be a part of our family. Come be one with God. No matter where you've been in life, there is a place for you here. No matter where you are on your journey, here is a place to rest."
Good morning, First Church.
Good morning.
Bienvenidos a todos. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us today as we celebrate the 31st Sunday in Ordinary Time and also All Saints' Day. I would also like to welcome those of you who could not be with us today, but will be joining us by radio on KPHX, channel 1480 AM. Here at the First Congregational Church of Christ, we are a community of believers following the teachings of Jesus Christ. We believe that God is still speaking, so that no matter where you are in life's journey, what religious heritage, race, gender, sexual orientation, economic status, or other box society has put you in, we want you to know that you are welcome and accepted here. We have a gift for anybody who's joining us for the first time. If you are here for the first time, please raise your hand so that our ushers can get to you. Okay. And also, if you're feeling brave, if you'd like to introduce yourself, we can have you stand up and say who you are if you like. No? Okay. Well, anyway, we'd like to invite everybody to join us after the service today in Pilgrim Hall. In addition to our regular refreshments, we'll be having Mexican cookies, which are being sponsored by the Mission and Outreach Program. In your order of worship, there's a green sheet that looks like this. Please take it home with you. It has additional information to the announcements that I'm making today, and also some things that we won't be talking about. We're having a special collection today to benefit the Sojourner Center, which helps women and children who are victims of domestic violence. And now I'd like to bring up Vicki Berger, who would like to talk to you about the ofrenda, which you see over in the corner of the chapel.
Good morning. Thank you for outsmarting all of the barricades and being here this morning. As the church calendar rolls around, today is the Sunday that we celebrate All Saints' Day. And in solidarity with our neighbors to the south of our border, we have again this year placed an ofrenda or an altar over on this side of the sanctuary. We do this to remember friends and family and even our pets who have passed on. And thanks to all of you who have brought photographs and placed them on the ofrenda already. We have all of the elements to make this an official Mexican-style ofrenda. We have the orange marigolds. We have incense, which we haven't lit, but if you would like to enjoy the fragrance, we can do that after church. We have candles, we have food, and we have drink for the spirits who visit us today. So thank you for participating in our ofrenda.
Could we have the ushers please hand out the Ritual of Friendship books? And we ask everybody to please sign it and pass it down the aisle. And if you're here for the first time, please be sure to put your address so that our pastoral staff can send you a little note this week. This week, you'll be receiving in your emails our final survey for the visioning process. The topic will be social justice and community service. Are we doing enough? We ask that you fill them out, email them back to the office, or bring them back to church next week. We'll also be having our final congregational conversation to discuss all this. So please be prepared to stay after church and give us your opinions. We're really needing to hear what you have to say as we prepare our search for a new pastor. We'll also have copies available of the survey next week if you don't have email, so you can fill it out at that time. Here at First Church, we like to offer best wishes to Melanie Manos and Dorothy Anderson, who are celebrating birthdays this week. Also, on a sad note, we'd like to let you know that Don Ashley's mother, Verna, passed this Wednesday in Denver. So please keep them in your prayers, and our condolences go out to Don and Stephen and your family. We'd also like to ask you to remember the victims of Hurricane Sandy. A lot of us have relatives back east, and so we've been hearing from them, but they're really going through a difficult time. So please keep them in your prayers. Also, if you are interested in donations to the cause, you can contact the Red Cross, and they have all information on that on their website. Today at 12:30, we invite you to join us for a memorial service to honor Beverly Hero, who was a member of our congregation and passed recently. Farrakhan, which is one of the social groups here at the church, will be meeting on Wednesday, November 6th at La Siena. The information is on your green sheet. And by popular demand, we're bringing back our monthly potlucks. Tuesday at La Siena. And then with the potlucks, David Zamora will be heading that up. There'll be themes every month. We're having a soup fest, which will be November 18th. He'll be joined with Jorge Lopez, Cindy Donaldson, and Marlon Guzman to coordinate that. So please be sure to see them over in Pilgrim Hall after the service. If you need a recipe, he has some. If you can't cook, we also need crackers and things to go along with it. So please see them over in Pilgrim Hall. We ask that you turn off your cell phones at this time. Are there any other announcements? Okay, Jean?
Yeah,
Stand up so they can hear you.
okay, everybody knows what we do every year, 9 years, isn't it? And then everybody has, doesn't have a place to go, or get it for church, and doesn't want to be alone, our house is open to that. That's how we got on the sheet here. You can help me after church if you want to, let me know if you want to, stay from me, stuff in the church. Always plenty of, coffee, fellowship and everything. If you guys don't have a place to go and don't want to go, you have to go see them alone. This is the place to go.
Okay, and before we hear from Pastor Wally, I just want to remind everybody, Tuesday is Election Day. It's a very close race, and it's very important for everybody to get out to vote. So please be sure to vote on Tuesday. Pastor Wally?
Good morning. As was mentioned earlier, this is All Saints Day, one of the great festival days of the church. It's a time to remember all the saints of the church, especially those who have gone on to be with our Lord during this year. You will notice that in your bulletins, there's a short litany at the bottom of the second page that we will do. At the end of that litany, thank you, we will have a time when, if there's a special someone that you would like to remember on this day, we have some votive candles that are here that you may light in remembrance of that one. So be prepared at that time if you would like to come forward and to light a candle in memory. Thank you.
Are there any other announcements? And let us worship God.